6 point deficit. I honestly would have won the matchup actually if had I started a defense that wouldn't have gave me -8 points. Other than that, I feel like I can definitely say fantasy season over. Fantasy football season is done. We're trying to salvage the actual one. I don't want to come on this pod every week and talk about Miami, but obviously we get a lot more interaction when we do. So, nonetheless, the trade deadline is here, and Miami will see a lot of their stars disappear. Um, one of your edges, or both of your edges, and Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips will be leaving Miami. One going potentially
Leave
to San
Miami
Fran.
alone, man. They won. They won this week. Leave Miami
Hey, hey,
alone.
hey, hey, hey. I was asked to do this. I did not want to do this, nor did I even want to acknowledge that comment at first, because I'm tired of speaking on Miami. But they won in a week where I can say I did not. But both of their edges, not more than likely, will be gone. Bradley Chubb reuniting with Vic Fangio in Philadelphia, and Jalen Phillips to go be paired alongside. Uh, well, he'll be paired alongside Nick Bosa in a return for next year, but he'll be in that San Francisco defense under Robert Saleh.
Good win, Miami.
Welcome to Point Blank Period. Point Blank Period.
Point blank period.
Point blank period.
Point Blank Period. No pressure.
Can't have a baseball conversation without bringing up Otani.
He's a great pitcher and a power hitter. Yo, this man's top 5.
I'm still taking today's NFL.
I'm going with the Niners.
None of them are better than Brady.
This is your argument?
No, what I'm saying is, who's MVP? Do they not matter no more?
Like, everything you said before that point is irrelevant.
Not how the NFL works, baby. We drafted your replacement already. So,
Whoa. I don't got to talk to no peons.
why not just come back and prove?
This time you're really going off. Fireworks.
Because we can't argue facts. What I told you when you got involved with this.
This
Grown
is
man business. Grown man business.
Welcome to Point Blank Period Podcast, the best sports podcast, Point Blank Period. This is episode 28. It's getting spooky out there. So we're going to start with Mr. Amari with our player of the week in the NFL. It's on you, Mr. Amari.
Can I change the wallpaper? Can I do it to him? You know what? I'm gonna leave that man alone. Because as IT told me, he need a job somewhere. So I'm gonna leave him alone this week. Or at least for right now. But
Are we all grieving?
I we are. IT is laughing at us.
I just want the subscribers and my brothers to know that this background and this aura is not because of spooky episode or Halloween coming up. No, I am in a moment of grief because of a tough loss that I've taken recently to the previously 0-7 Jets, and I have not been able to recover. So bear with me as through this pod episode. The background tells everything.
Yeah. So
It is definitely getting spooky. I agree.
as my pod brother just talked about his devastating loss this weekend, I can speak upon my own, and even more so to name two of the people that aided in my grieving upset. Two players of the week from this game: Jordan Love and Tucker Kraft. Jordan Love, 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, 20 straight completions. Need I say anymore? Tucker Kraft with 7 catches for 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. Really putting National Tight End Day and ending it with an exclamation point in the Sunday night game. Jonathan Taylor, again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like This is week 8. I'm pretty sure this is the 8th time we've said his name. 153 yards, 3 touchdowns. Saquon finally doing something this season. Uh, IT kept trying to name him an MVP. I don't know why. It's wasted time and breath with that one, but he did something this week. 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did take an injury
He
that
always,
ultimately.
whenever he played the Giants, it seems like he always does something.
Yeah, I mean, nah, I don't know. I don't even know what he did the first time they played him, but I don't know. He on my fantasy team, and he ain't gave me many reasons to start him. Uh, but and then James Cook, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really, I mean, I would say returning back to the same form he had in the earlier half of the season. But those are my players of the week. KD.
Yeah, I got you. I'm right there with you. You said James Cook, Tucker Craft, both putting up 2 touchdowns individually for each, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go to the game that I was forced to watch and put me in this face of gloom right here. And I'm gonna go to Brees Hall. Uh, Brees Hall put up 133 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns, and that wasn't even enough for him. He had to add a passing touchdown that ended up being the game-winning touchdown. So I would be wrong not to say Brees Hall as a player of the week candidate. And this is a first on our pod, but I'm gonna give a player of the week candidacy to a whole side of the ball. The Bucks defense, they were dominant in forcing turnovers. They had 2 fumble recoveries, along with a touchdown. And if that's not enough, they added 5 sacks as well. So the Bucks defense, as a total, had a phenomenal performance this week, and they give a shout out for the Player of the Week candidacy in a first ever. But if I had to pick one person, I'm going with Brees Hall because he looked like Tom Brady on the passing end and Barry Sanders on the rushing end in one game against the sorriest defense in the league. So shout out to Brees Hall.
Hey, Mr. KD, just to brighten your spirits up a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna switch gears with you a little bit. Who was the player of the week for the NBA opening week? Give me that so you can feel a little better. You might feel a little better about that one.
Yeah, I got some nuggets up there on the player of the week for the NBA side. So, it does bring a little bit of jubilee to my conversation. But before I get to the Denver Nuggets, I don't want to be a homer or bias, all of that. Before I get to them, I'm going to touch on a few other names. Wemby. We got to talk about Wemby. Previously, we probably were talking about when he will arrive. This is the year. The UFO has landed. This is the year of Wemby taking that step forward and putting his action.
Hold on, Miss Katie. You got some topics about Wemby coming up a little soon.
I got more for that later.
My bad. I'm sorry.
So far through 4 games has put up a stat line of 31 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now that might sound like not that much, but when you're actually watching the range that he has,
you're forgetting the 5 blocks.
Yeah,
you're forgetting almost 5 blocks.
But the thing is watching it when you see it and how the different levels. He's a 3-level scorer at his length and size.
7'4".
Get it off the dribble. Like you say, on the block side, he's a defensive problem on the defensive side of the ball. The guy really has no flaws that stand out to you heavily right now. And his jump shot is fluid, so you don't need no work over there. So, like I said, Wemby has had a tremendous start to this season. But I also have to go to the reigning MVP, the reigning NBA champion, reigning Finals MVP. Some people say the best player in the league. I don't agree with that. But Shea has had a tremendous start. He's been aided by having 2 overtime games back-to-back, starting it over, multiple overtime games. But his stat line has been 36, 5, and 6 so far through his first 4 games. So he's holding up the torch as far as continuing that. A name I shouted out last week that has started off tremendously through his first 3 games is Giannis. So I'm going to give him a spotlight. His averages through 3 games has been 36, 16, and 7. He's been dominant, which is expected of him at this point. But I think he put a little heavier foot on the gas to get off to a better start for the team this year. And I told y'all, watch out for Giannis. He feels disrespected. This is his moment. This is his year. A very heavy MVP candidate. But back home to the hometown guys, I got to go with the Nuggets for my last two. Throughout 3 games, Jokic is, he's not doing nothing crazy. Just
Is it 2015 and
a triple
11?
double. At this point,
Triple-double.
it's just accustomed. 2015 and 12, light triple double for his repertoire. But the surprise has been the start that Jamal Murray has got off to. Through 3 games. He's averaging 30. Yeah, I said 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists, which is tremendous for him. He's came out healthy. He's put a hush to all the slow start rumors and slow start narratives that we put around his name. And I just want to see how long he can keep this going. This Jamal Murray might be able to get his first All-Star appearance if he can keep this level of play up through the majority of the first half of the season, hopefully into the playoffs. But if I got to pick one guy, player of the week so far,
Wemby.
I want to lean Wemby, but I'm going to go Giannis. 36,
I mean,
16.
you can't argue with 36, 16, and 7.
I'm gonna go Giannis. But the thing is, Wemby is aided by having an extra game and still having 31-14. So, and then I didn't even speak on the defensive side like you brought up. But I'm a slide Giannis just because
having 5 blocks and almost 2 steals in the game, like I mean.
But if you have 30 points and 20 rebounds in a game.
Yeah, I was about to say, because then I was about to say, I know Giannis went for 20 in the game.
Crazy. Even then you go to Shea had 55, even though it was overtime. So that, of course.
You didn't even bring up Aaron Gordon's 50 ball opening night.
No, I didn't bring up AG.
Hold on. We're going to get to all that. Let's get back to football. So it's on you, Mr. Katie. We're going to get back to football. Barkley, he bounced back. You know what I mean? He bounced back. First play, I think it was a 65-yard touchdown rush, his first touch. The Broncos beat down on the Cowboys. Steelers get packed up. Bengals failed to the Jets. Bills put up 40 against the Panthers. And even though Myles Garrett had 5 sacks, the Browns still get stumped. It's on you, Mr. KD, with your 4-week breakdown.
Well, I like it's been accustomed to and a tradition so far, I guess you can call it. I'm gonna pass it to Amar because he is the one that leads this topic, and I get to just piggyback. Now I got my Barkleys up here, I got my Bo Nix, Drake May, the important factors, but he's gonna touch on the ones that either I want to avoid or don't want to, or not knowledgeable enough to hit on, especially the Bengals and Jets perspective.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave your game to you. And
no, please don't.
I'm a one since we all AFC North players, people. I'm gonna start with the AFC North, and I'm gonna just say, Myles Garrett, we do not feel bad for you. You signed up for this. Now on to better news. Saquon again being relevant for the first time this year to my fantasy team.
You keep it that short with Myles Garrett?
Yeah, I don't. Nobody cares. You signed up for this. You got the money after asking for a trade, and then you put your best foot forward in every game to lose. You signed up for this. You knew what you was getting yourself into. I don't care. Man thought he was gonna get something great from a team named the Browns.
No, he didn't. He just wanted to make sure his money was there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he made sure that whenever, I don't even know if he has kids, but if he does, hey, they set for life. So he good.
And you didn't make the wrong move, Myles. I'm with you.
And I said he good. He good as far the record ain't never good, but his bank account is. So hey, wise moves in some books. Which defensively, I feel like we've already touched on it. I've touched on it numerous times last week, and as you called me out on it before, I've flip-flopped quite a few times this year. But I feel like we're pretty stagnant now. We're garbage. Pittsburgh Steelers defense is garbage. I feel like we're pretty stagnant.
At least you ain't the worst in the league.
Well, that's Dallas.
No,
technically, it's Dallas. Technically.
Nah.
But
Dallas is 31st now. Guess who's 32nd?
That's a tragic swing so suddenly. the Broncos, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what Dallas. I don't know what their game plan was going into the game. I obviously they did say that they wanted to feed Javante Williams, hoping that this would be his revenge game. I don't really necessarily know what he's getting revenge for. It's not like they traded you; they just let you go because sadly you weren't doing much for them. But this was his revenge game, and I mean he did ultimately end up scoring, but you can't get revenge on a game that y'all were never in. Like, the Broncos just kind of pettily slapped them. Like took the glove off and just slapped them and was waiting for a move, and Dallas could never even come back.
That was
But
the first bad game from
that
Dak.
that was the first bad game offensively that they've had all year. Like they couldn't get anything to connect. Um, I believe Dak didn't even throw 200 yards. I know Joe Milton did eventually get a chance to come into the game, and he did kind of give him some slight spark. But I mean, what's it to say? The game's ultimately over already. Um, so is to lose a game like that, 44-24, and now you drop to 3-4-1. It's not boding well for your playoff hopes if that is what you're looking for. Because going into the back half of your schedule, the schedule is only going to get tougher. I mean, granted, I believe they do have to play the Giants one more time, but playing the fully healthy Commanders team eventually, hoping that Jaden Daniels does eventually does come back and he plays to himself and to his standard. That's a team that you gonna have to play twice. So not necessarily sure exactly what they have planned, but I don't think they're gonna let this one misstep really harm their season so much. Actually, I'm gonna spin back to Miles Garrett and say again, we don't feel bad for you. Katie, you got anything to say to Miles Garrett?
Um, Great performance. You're still arguably the best defender in the league. If not the best, you're definitely one of the best.
I mean,
Um, so,
yeah,
yeah, great performance.
5 sacks to lose 30, 32 to 19. I know they got beat by 19. Yeah, game wasn't even close, but like I don't think I've ever heard of somebody getting 5 sacks in a game and losing. Honestly, that's might be he
I
in the
only can
Hall of Fame
affect
for
the
something
game.
else now.
I can only affect the game on one side.
I feel like you dominating. You literally are silencing the offense right then and there.
Oh no. See, this I'm not diminishing what he did because 5 sacks is crazy.
Like
But
that's the correct. I can.
sacks can be misleading because I can get a sack on this second down and we go to second and 14 and then they get a 30-yard gain and my sack is erased. So can be misleading if you don't know the context of them. Now, if he had 5 interceptions, then
He
that'd be a
had
little
five
heavier
interceptions
because
and
I'm
lost. I
literally
mean,
giving the ball back to the offense right then and there. But the sacks, we don't really know. I don't really know what uh, came after those sacks. They might have gave. If I get a sack for -10 yards, and then my corner get called for passing interference the next play, he washed my sack away.
I mean,
Like
I can say with the way Cleveland has been trying to maintain the health and the overall freshness of their D line. They've been rotating them a lot. So I believe at least as of right now, in some games that I have watched for Cleveland, Miles Garrett is pretty much just used out there as a primary pass rusher. So pass rush downs, he goes out there. So if they did use him in the same similar manner with against the Patriots, having having ultimately, I would say about 30 to maybe 40 pass rushing downs. That's if that. Because I mean, if they're up that big so early, I mean, I doubt they were throwing the ball after a while, that many times afterwards. But you're talking about
the thing is, how
20,
many turnovers did Gabriel have?
I'm unaware. Um, I, I can honestly say he probably had at least two.
You don't even know.
Like,
You gonna get
like
him at 2 turnovers.
I'm gonna just give him 2. IT, if you could check for me to see if how many turnovers Dylan Gabriel had, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, I can
Hey,
guarantee
Miles was
you.
pissed though. He
Yeah,
was
Miles was
definitely
mad.
pissed. He was pissed.
Like I said, you can be mad all you want. You signed up to stay there. It's like I can't feel too bad for you.
Did you cover Drake May? Because he's creeping.
Oh, Drake May
He's
leading the
climbing
league in actually, you know what? Yeah, Drake May leads the league in passer rating. It's 118.7.
The efficiency he has been showing
And
is something to pay attention to.
you know, there's only 2 other second-year quarterbacks, and I'm gonna just do this just cause. It's only two other second-year quarterbacks to ever lead the league in passer rating. 1999, Kurt Warner won the Super Bowl. 2005, Big Ben won the Super Bowl. Not saying that they're gonna go, but I feel like that trend bodes well for him. And at the rate that he's playing, the
18
Patriots,
for 24.
18 for
282
24.
yards, 282 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So you missed 6 passes. Now, of course, one of them was an interception. So you've let 5 passes hit the ground in 24 attempts.
We was just talking about him last week because he only, I think it was 2.
Exactly. The efficiency is off the charts. And now, if you get a quarterback to play as efficient as he did, and then you get 5 sacks on the defensive side, you talk about a different game. So that's what Myles Garrett's looking for. He needs some consistency and efficiency on the offensive side.
See, I feel like that's gonna come up a little bit later because I feel like they do got a QB with that kind of efficiency.
Oh no, come on, man! Don't.
I mean, they ain't giving them a shot though.
Don't get me started earlier.
Hey,
that line is horrible.
You can be talking about
The receivers are below mid.
Yeah, the Cleveland.
It's not all on Dylan Gabriel now. Come on now. It's not all on Dylan. If we're gonna be transparent, let's be transparent.
It's not. Ain't nothing good in Cleveland. Like I said, you're going to a team named the Browns, and you're looking for something good.
I got your back, Dylan. I'm not gonna let them just dog you like you the only problem.
Right.
It's bigger than Nino Brown. They starting quarterback is still inactive. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully, I can leave it there, and I don't have to elaborate. But the guy that they invested in heavily, that they thought was their franchise guy, that they thought was going to take them to brighter days, he's still on the roster. We don't say his name enough, but I do. But everybody else is acting like he's not there. He's still on the roster. They're still paying for those bad decisions. Literally.
They're paying 8 different quarterbacks this season because they are their bad decisions.
You see how I said literally. They're still literally paying for their bad decisions. Literally.
Yeah, like you talking about Dorian Thompson-Robinson, Kenny Pickett.
I'm not worried about him. I ain't worried about him. I'm talking about the big money. The big money.
I mean, nah, he talking about that big money that ain't even in the facility.
Money. Fully guaranteed money. That big money.
Fully guaranteed. $36 million on sitting there money. Take.
Yeah. And I ain't seen you with a jersey on. That money.
Yeah. Every pass, you probably got a total of 24 attempts in the Browns jersey.
Hey, KD, we call that sad money.
I don't want to put it. It ain't his fault either. Really, all these arrows I'm pointing is directed at the franchise. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of stuff going on that we just.
He was doing that in Houston. Hey.
If you need a massage that bad,
yeah, you better stop it.
We'll get it, man.
We're gonna get to stop it.
We'll get it. Who am I?
We're gonna get to that. Stop it. The spooky over and under for the least scariest team, and it's almost what I was just talking about with the Browns. So Shedeur Sanders, 2.5 starts for Shedeur Sanders, and why? And then another unscary team, the Bears, over and under 8.5 wins. And lastly, the team that we thought was the scariest, the Ravens, coming into this season. 8.5 wins. Is on you, Mr. Amari.
I got Shador. We week 9.
I just want to say these were great. These were great marks. Vegas made great marks. The 2.5 and the marks for our next two topics. These were great marks. I feel like he might be working with Vegas.
Yeah.
These are great.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, this ain't in Vegas.
He might be in. He might be in.
He might be working with Vegas.
You know what?
These were hard. These all were hard.
Get him. Get him.
Hold on. I'll make this disclaimer. I have no affiliation with the things that have been going on lately in the NBA with the scandals of the gambling. I am an independent contractor. I just made this up by myself. I'm sorry.
I hope you do have some affiliations, because that means we got something stacked to the side. You just don't get caught. That's the game. The game is don't get caught. Like, never mind. What's over on that?
All I'm gonna say is I know Tua might. I did it. I promise
you.
I did
the
it.
direct subscriber I'm talking to, I promise you I will not take no jabs in Miami this episode. I promise.
Or try not to.
No, I won't.
But
you earned it this week. I can't.
You're right. I threw a lot of touchdowns. Give me some.
Start with the Browns and Shador Sanders and work your way down.
Yeah. I'm about to talk about Shador. I'm sorry. I had to give my respects to Tua for actually doing good this week. But I got Shador. I got him. I know he's gonna start at least 2 games. Is my thing is if he gets a third nod, because with the Browns having really nothing to look forward to, I see no reason in not throwing him out there as well. I mean, you feel like you get your best chances in Dillon Gabriel being. I mean, of course, you did reach to go. You got him in the 3rd round, so you went and drafted him first. So you kind of you put him out there more, and I guess you're gonna give Shador either the week 16 through 18 games and those last 3, and then just let him kind of rock out. So I do think he has a chance to play 3, I think he has a chance to play 3, but not start 3. So technically that has me under the 2.5 because he's not starting all 3 games. Actually, I'm gonna jump to KD. KD, you got him playing 3 games?
I got him at 3.
You got him at 3? Starting 3.
It was tough though. That's why I said 2.5 was the perfect margin. But I got him
starting 3, or you got him playing 3? Because I got him playing 3, but not starting 3.
I got him starting 3. Myles Garrett was highly frustrated after this performance. Myles Garrett is your best player. Myles Garrett is your highest paid player as far as what you owe him right now on your team. You are going to be forced to do something. You're going to have to try everything that there is at some point to just keep the noise down as far as inside the locker room. I won't be surprised because Shador was hurt this last game. That's why he wasn't even the backup and he wasn't active. I won't be surprised if we see Shador make an appearance within the next 2-3 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this. So I'm gonna let Mr. Amari speak about Myles Garrett and his temper tantrum they do on the sideline. Me personally, I got him playing.
It's not a temper tantrum. No, it's not a temper tantrum. Don't call it no temper tantrum if I got 5 sacks. That ain't no temper tantrum.
All right,
that's justified.
Okay, but yeah, you might be right about that. But the bigger point that I'm getting at is this: it's a 17-game season now, and I think that's the only reason he's gonna start 3. And when I say that, I mean he's gonna start like 14, 15, like the last 3 games of the season. That's why I think he's gonna start. So I'm gonna let Amari speak, and then y'all can go back and forth.
I said it on the last question. Say it now. Don't nobody care about you being mad, Miles. Don't nobody care about you being mad. Don't nobody care. You signed up for you looked at that paper and said 40.
Hey, Amari, to go even further, he asked for a trade. He demanded a trade.
You put out a
Yeah,
statement.
yeah.
You put out a statement a month before and then decided I'm going to sign this paper because they gave you some promises of a better QB room and the light at the end of the tunnel.
Like I
My
said,
man, you in
Miles.
Cleveland.
Like I said, Miles, I'm with you. I would have did the same exact thing.
I understand the frustration.
But what
But
Amari
at the
said
end,
is,
don't nobody care.
not even that part. I'm gonna say it, the more positive look at it. You got what you signed up for. You can't act like they make it clear because they keep saying
You know,
facts and all these ad libs.
stop.
You did the right thing. I would have did the same. But
To start it off, mind you, he started this years ago because he's the one that advocated to get Deshaun Watson in the first place.
I'm not blaming him for that.
How? You told them to make the move. You said to go, if we can bring in a superstar caliber talent, go get him. They went and got Deshaun Watson. I can't speak for his off the field antics because Deshaun did that to himself. But the play was not there. The man hasn't played in almost 2 years up to that point. And you still advocated for him to play.
Sad to say he played last year, Mark. He played last year.
No, I'm talking about before they traded for him. He hadn't played in 2 years before that point. And you advocated for them to ship everything to Houston, aside from you, so you could get this man in here. He ain't doing nothing but take all the money in the basket.
Let's not
took the church's money and ain't doing nothing with it.
Who ain't doing nothing with it? Oh, you talking about
Deshaun?
Oh, my fault. But this is my point. Let's keep it Myles Garrett extension forward. Let's not penalize him for anything before that. Let's keep it Myles Garrett extension forward. Like at the point
he asked for that trade.
Yeah.
He stayed. Now he's crying about it. You be all right.
Nah, you got what you paid. I mean, you knew.
What can I can give you your flowers because you 5-sack game, but you now the first person in NFL history with 5 sacks and a loss. How about that?
See, this is the things where you be like, when you sign the contract, you be thinking about, man, I know the offense is gonna be struggle, but
it's all about the name that's on that dotted line, though. You put Miles, whatever middle initial Garrett on that dotted line.
Yeah, right. He say, I know the offense is gonna struggle. We ain't really solidified the quarterback, but it ain't gonna be that bad. Then you have games like this. you have 5 sack performances with a butt whooping, and then you like, I didn't know this is what I signed up for. But no, in totality, I
feel like it was so much uncertainty coming into the season, or even more so when you asked. They traded for Kenny Pickett. They brought Dorian Thompson-Robinson back. They drafted 2 quarterbacks in the same draft. They brought Joe Flacco back. It's like
you can't say they didn't try. Now that you listen to all that, you can't say they didn't try.
I have 5 QBs in my room.
I tried everything,
and ain't nobody. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, Shedeur had the first round hype, but nobody up to that point was like, like they were the runaway starter. Everybody was in competition.
My runaway starter is on IR. That's who I invested in. All these guys are backup plans. My investment. Oh my gosh, you're making me turn this about a Deshaun Watson thing.
Oh, it's like
he's a backup plan, Amar. Why am I strapped? Why am I only able to go talk to Kenny Pickett? Why am I only able to go talk to Dorian Finney Thompson or whatever his name is? Sorry to disrespect your name. Why am I only able to talk to Joe Flacco? Why? Because my money is strapped into this guy.
I feel like when you had the chance to take a quarterback and you drafted a D tackle top 5, which I don't necessarily think that's a bad move. Mason Graham has been doing pretty well, but
no, you got to go quarterback.
But if you're in the position,
but
I feel like
was there a quarterback there that would have made a difference?
I feel like Jackson Dart made a difference to his team.
Would he have made a difference to Cleveland?
He played for the Giants.
Would he have made it? Yes or no? Would he have made a difference to Cleveland?
He plays for the Giants.
Okay, so you're saying you're leaning, yeah?
I feel like he could have did something.
Okay. But Jackson Dart's been inconsistent too. That first game was beautiful. That second game was horrible. That third game was beautiful. And now we're thinking about what do we do here?
Okay. The Cleveland Browns season has been the same inconsistency as you're talking about a rookie quarterback.
Well,
They've had two quarterbacks start this season so far.
Yeah, one of them. And they kind of been in the same situation, really, like older vets that lost their job and then went to the rookie. So they've kind of been in the same situation.
Yeah. It's just that I don't know. I can't even. It's like you said with the inconsistency that Dart has. It's like, can I really say one has more upside than the other?
What you say, then Dylan Gabriel?
I mean, yeah, because we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him with one. He has ultimately no weapons in Cleveland. He has no O-line in Cleveland.
Now you're talking.
It's like
now you're talking. And
the
we
Giants have no O-line, but they have weapons.
Line and weapons. If we ain't have so much money tied up.
I feel like because I would say they could cut him, but they can't even cut him because I want to say that's like 70. It's 70 million dead cap.
No, the point is, when all your money guaranteed, man, you gonna stay here. I don't care if you don't do nothing but walk through and make people laugh in the locker room. If your money all guaranteed, you gonna be a Cleveland Brown.
I don't blame you. I feel like that. The last year of that contract, I feel like you just need to go ahead and take that.
As long as we have you, we can sell your jerseys. We can get you on commercials.
Somebody buying them jerseys.
I'm just saying, we getting something from
you. You're not getting contract. No true benefit from his likeness right now.
We gonna get something from this fully guaranteed contract till it's over.
I'm not. Like I said, I genuinely don't think you're getting anything from his likeness.
I wish I would trade that dude to let's say the Saints, for instance, and I'm still paying him all his money, and he going out there and getting a whole brand new contract with them. I wish I would, man.
Yeah, so I'm right there with you. Ain't no trading. This is what you signed up for.
You gonna die here.
Like you literally signed up for this. Because take this year.
Talking about Miles or Deshaun?
KD, take this year out of the equation. How was you looking last year as a Browns? So if you wasn't, this is your team. But with that being said, we're gonna transition a little bit, and we're gonna get to our scary six. So I'm gonna start with you, Mr. KD. Then I'm gonna get Mr.
We ain't doing another two.
You said what, sir?
We ain't doing another two. I know we was long on that one, but we still got two more over under.
My bad.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Our subscribers and listeners, they don't have a problem with it. This is good content. Sometimes it get out of hand. You just give us the box, and then you give us free will to roam around the box. Sometimes we go outside that box. It's okay. We had the Bears. The Bears stand at 4-3, right? Well, IT. What's the? You want to speak? What we talking about?
8.5.
8.5 over under wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So they're at 4-3 right now. So we're talking, can they get 5 more wins out of 10 games? I'm going over. I broke down their schedule. They got Cincinnati, the Bengals next. I don't know what the hell gonna happen with that. I put that out there. I don't know what's gonna happen. I put it down as an L. I don't know what the hell happened. Bengals, Giants, I got them with a W. Vikings with a W. Steelers with a loss. Eagles with a loss. Packers with a loss. Browns with a W. Packers with a loss. 49ers with a W. And that gets them right over that 8.5, right to 9 wins. So I got them with over.
Okay, so I can say that for once, you took my notes. I got them literally right there at 9 wins. Being, like you said, at 4-3, I think they can skate by, maybe even split some of these series within their own division. But I literally got them. I got them closing out the season like you had with a win versus San Fran, mainly because I think San Fran will be.
Oh, it's the Lions. Sorry, the last game is the Lions. I got them with against the Lions.
Oh, the Lions. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I got them with a win because I think for what you was about to say.
They're probably gonna be resting. They're gonna probably be resting the starters. So, but I mean, then again, last year, well, that was also they were fighting for the 1 seed. But as I said, the Lions didn't rest their starters last year in Week 18. So I'm not so sure about that. But suppose they do, I do see the Bears coming out with that win. But like I said, I got them being just crossing that cusp at 9-8. But to transition back into the AFC North,
Uh-oh.
I think we got Baltimore were trying to salvage their season. Um, I I mean, just out of respect for Baltimore, I do think Baltimore can turn this season around. And
What's the margin? What we doing with the
I
margin?
think I
Eight and
think
a
it
half?
was eight and a half, 8.5 again. Yeah, 8.5 again. So I can get because I know they still play us twice. Well, I can't tell you how that's gonna necessarily go. I mean, I can tell you T.J. Watt don't like Lamar, but T.J. Watt also apparently ain't. He's been friendly with every other quarterback this year, but uh,
Matt,
can't I can't tell you what's gonna happen. I can genuinely say I have Baltimore coming out with 9 wins. I'm looking for them to lose both games against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh don't got to worry about them in the playoffs, but I got them getting 9 wins. Where you got Baltimore at?
after I went through their schedule just like I went through the Bears, I got them at 8 and 9. They're right under that mark, which is another shout out to IT. I think the margin was perfect. But I don't even know if I run through the schedule like I did with the Bears. But yeah, I got them at 8 and 9. I got them going 6-4 for the remainder of the season, and that's gonna hurt their 2-5 start, finishing 8 and 9. I got them splitting with the Bengals. They got another one with the Steelers that I got them. I got them splitting both with the Steelers, and some other games here and there. But 8 and 9 total. I got them under 8.5. Man, the AFC North, we known for physicality and our defenses for the most part, or usually.
And as of right now, I believe the point
Cleveland probably
differential
got the
with
best
just
defense in the AFC North.
yeah, they do. I mean, the point differential with just the AFC North, I want to say we're like minus 175 or 173.
It's
It's
just absurd,
not a
man.
good year to be in North.
Defensively, offensively, we're still knocking them down.
Yeah. Well,
Cincinnati. Sorry, I'm speaking for
yeah, I would say.
Cincinnati.
I mean, we're not doing too bad. Baltimore's been injury riddled. Cleveland is Cleveland.
Surefire teams that you got winning coming up. So you can pick your teams, and then the 6 surefire wins you got is on you, Mr. KD.
This week?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought. Well, liable on me for my bad preparation. I thought we was gonna do that towards the end, and then I was gonna touch in on a few of them. But I thought we were skipping to the Wemby one. So
Right. I'll start with mine. First, I got Baltimore beating Miami. That's
yeah,
barring
yeah,
Lamar actually playing. Um, I got the Packers beating the Panthers. Shouldn't have picked. I guess I shouldn't have picked against them last week. Got the Broncos versus the Texans. Patriots versus the Falcons. Chargers beating the Titans. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it. Got Pittsburgh beating the Colts. I said it.
too bad you don't believe it.
Got hey, who knows? Mm,
I
Yeah,
got the
listen, you
Colts
can.
over the Steelers. I'm gonna start right there. I got the Colts
Listen,
over
go
the
ahead.
Steelers. Yeah, I got the Colts over the Steelers. I got the Ravens winning this week with light competition. Uh, I got
See, look, you taking shots.
Chiefs over the Bills. Let's be real here. The Bills are actually playing a real team this week. I got the Chiefs over the Bills. And I,
Mm.
even in my grieving stage, I will close off saying I have the Bengals over the Bears. I know that you said stay away from my team, but I have to still show some type of love to them because I don't know where else I'll fit that in.
I mean,
But Chiefs over Bills, my eyes on that game. I want to see something. I want to see.
to be honest, it's like to say that y'all gonna beat the Bears is like y'all should definitely beat the Bears.
Should we?
I mean, the Bears lost to Snoop Huntley. Can't necessarily say that
We lost to
that's
Justin Fields.
That's true. That is true. You did just lose to Justin Fields. Wait, I think you only gave me five. I need one more.
One more. Who
You
Thursday
got
night?
you
Oh,
got you got you got the Falcons beating the Patriots?
no, I got the Patriots beating the Falcons. And who the Rams play? I was looking at that. Is it the Saints? I believe the Rams play the Saints.
The
I got
Rams
the
play the
Rams.
Saints?
I believe so. Let me double check. Give me a second.
This is Tyler Shuck's first start is against the Saints? I
It's
mean
gonna be
against the
tough for 'em.
Rams?
It's gonna be tough for them.
Oh my.
Yeah, Rams and Saints. Yep.
Oh my. That man that man is about to uh, get Chris Olave out of there. That man about to throw a hospital ball.
See, I don't know much about Shuck. I don't know much about him.
I mean, besides the fact that he's been hospitalized a few times in college. I mean,
I
ain't,
know. I know he's on the worst team. I've been saying this for weeks. He's on the worst team in the league right now. I don't care what your records say. Saints are the worst team in the league.
I mean, to be honest, aside from Cleveland, and even then, the Saints still the worst team. But I think that's it. But now, since you brought up Wemby, what we saying right now? What is Wemby rank?
Well, I ain't gonna rank him yet because he don't have a solidified rank. Let's not jump the gun, but let's stay in the moment and peek to the future. Wimby is everything that it's rare that the hype that comes into your career, if you can live up to it. The
Or transcend
LeBron,
it?
yeah, the LeBrons, the you can say Mello, the Mellos. When the hype is so high that can you match that? And I think Wimby has been stellar so far as our hype has not died down. Like, I, sorry for the shot, like a Zion Williamson. The hype was somewhere, and we've came down on his expectations and what we expect from his career. But Wimby has either, to some standards, stayed at the projection or has exceeded the projection. And as long as Wimby stays healthy, the sky's the limit, man. This has been a good start. I know he missed 47 games so far already, but as long as he stay healthy, I don't see no. I can't put a ceiling on what he'll be able to accomplish. The
I would
pressure
say
is really
no,
on
because
San Antonio
it
Spurs.
definitely seems like from a lot of his off-season preparation, whether that be from him going to train with the monks, even from his bit of one-on-one training with KG, it seems like he's taken a new step to whereas that being whether that's being just overall aggressiveness, the physicality, just changing his body and truly developing like the some type of muscle definition to be able to brace himself down in the paint against some bigger guys. It genuinely just seems like he's molding himself for a long career. And if he does, like you said, barring any types of health concerns, as last year he had the blood clots and everything, which kind of sidelined him for a lot. But if everything goes well health wise, I, Wimby's a project, and he's definitely going to be a
No,
problem for.
I was about to say you led with the wrong word. You said project. We were past project.
Oh, you're
He's a
right.
problem.
I
Problem.
meant to say projected problem,
Yeah,
not
he's a
not
problem.
not a project. He's way beyond a project. Honestly, somewhere close to a master class almost at
He's a problem.
being 7-4 and being able to score and impact the game at all three phases. And
You better you better get him while he's young and the talent isn't around him yet. Because like I
the
said,
Spurs
like I
lucked
was
out.
leaning into, the pressure's on the Spurs. You got to put some more talent around him, and he'll do the rest of the job. He'll do the rest of it. You
Yeah,
better get him while he's
that's
young.
being in his third year in the NBA and already being a two-time block leader is it. I mean, honestly, about to be number three right now. But
When you 7'4" with a wingspan that he has, the defense is going to come a little easier. But the fact that he is so fluid and able offensively already, um, and you expect him to continue to stack on top of that, uh, yeah, he's a problem.
I wish we could get the one clip. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about when he blocked the dunk, and then went down and got the 4-point play. Oh man, like I legitimately like, how do you stop that? Like, what do you do? Is it like, what do you do? What can you do?
Nothing.
Because as a 7'4" human being shooting a 3-pointer from, and
It's the
like any
fluidity.
3-pointer, you're shooting at the top of your, at the
We
peak of your
even
shot.
we even
It's
see Joel Embiid shooting, but the fluidity that he shoots with, it is it's absurd,
he
man.
shoots just like a guard.
It's crazy. Like he's giving you KD uh ability, but then on the defensive side, he's way taller than KD. But on the defensive side, he's a Matumbo disruptor. He can get you in the one-on-one game. If he can, like, he's still young as we know. If he can develop a back to the basket game and probably put like 2 to 3 moves in his arsenal as far as in the post, and of course we all say this, put a little more weight on him.
Mhm.
Man, we looking at like Giannis is a problem because of the weight he's put on in his career.
But it took
But
some
he
time for
is more
Giannis to
fluid.
develop into that. And so,
But
like,
he's more fluid and more offensively dangerous and versatile than Giannis. So as dangerous as we look at Giannis, say Wemby could put those pounds on, or not even that much, but put some weight on with his offensive repertoire. Man, yeah, we
the
we
West
we,
is on lock. The West
we
will be
about to
on
walk
lock.
into the league is on lock. We about to walk into the Wemby era. He's gonna be that guy that dominates for about 8 to 10 years if the San Antonio Spurs can capitalize.
We just said all that. It's like, all right, top 5 all time, or like, top 5 all time, or just top 5?
Wemby,
Hmm.
we talking about the ceiling, the
Yeah,
ceiling.
what's his ceiling? Like, I mean, I can even argue to say that he could potentially be the greatest of all time if he gets the
We
accolades to
three
go along
seasons,
with everything.
we 3 seasons in, and I'll leave it at this. We 3 seasons in this early in his career, and I can't put a ceiling on his career. That tells you everything I'm trying to say. If you can get what I'm saying, I can't put a ceiling on his career right now because
You
of
can't
what I've
cap him
seen
because
him
he
do.
keeps getting
Yeah,
better.
you can't put a ceiling on his career. Not yet. It's when they say the sky is the limit, literally, like literally. I can't box him in right now.
Mm.
But I will say it's too early to put him in those talks. But if we're talking total projection or projections, then
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's sky's the
Like I
limit.
said, it gets expensive the more and more you try to. There's more and more you try to do it.
We've never seen nobody like this.
Yeah.
This is the hottest start to the NBA season. Over the we had 2 double overtime games. The NBA scandal that rocked the nation. Historic performances from Aaron Gordon, Giannis, Segun, and the person we just spoke about, Wemby. It's on you, Mr. Amari.
Did last time with the full week recap. I'm gonna swing
I'm
this
ready.
on over to my pod brother so I can go ahead and piggyback off of him
I'm
because I
ready.
know he gonna cover most of this.
I'm ready. Now, what I'm not going to do, and I tell you, you might not like it, I'm not going to speak too heavy on the scandal because I'm a firm believer that I cannot penalize nobody until I have the details. I will not jump the gun and say Billups is or Chauncey is
Hey, I'm gonna say
crazy.
this. I'm gonna say this as the podcast. I didn't want you to get into in depth into the scandal, and I don't want Mr. Amari to also. More less is about the ass and the attention and the draw. Like basically, how much static did it bring to the NBA? Not necessarily do you think it's good, bad. Do you think he did it? He didn't do it. We gonna stay neutral on that side. We not picking sides. More or less, have you ever seen an explosion like this? The first NBA week, like, so that's what that's what we're really asking about. That bang, that boom, Wemby doing this thing on Austin Reeves dropped 41, Luka doing this thing. Like, so it's on you, Mr. KD. I'm sorry, I don't want to take your attention. It's on you.
No, you didn't. You good. It's just Well, I'm gonna go straight there because that's what I like to focus on, the on court talent and that the eyes that they put on the game. Because that's just what we spoke about when we started this podcast on Podbean. Tap in if you haven't. Last season, NBA season, where the talent is of the league right now is just at an all time high, and we have been able to reap the benefits of that so far in this season, and it gives us a good feel on what we are in store. I mean, what we have in store for the future. But what you touched on, AG Aaron Gordon had a 50-point performance in a loss. We're talking about guys that had 50-point performance. I believe he hit 9 threes. If not 9, it was 10, and lost that game to the Golden State Warriors.
Shot and made more threes that game with Steph Curry.
Yeah, and lost, to the Golden State Warriors. That could be a clip of this whole topic that I'm trying to make right now. The talent and the talent is so abundant throughout the league that we are entering into a great phase of basketball if we can just keep the eyes on it. And the eyes are not on it as much as it used to be right now because the narratives that go around of the game is watered down or it's too soft or they don't play as much, all these negative narratives. But if you actually stay locked into the basketball of it, the talent is crazy right now as far as how many players we have. Like I go down the list, the AG performance. You mentioned Giannis. When you said Giannis on the notes, I had to think which performance were you talking about? Because Giannis has had a 37-14-5 game, and he's had a 31-20-7 game through these 3-4 games starting the season. So
like we're gonna highlight that 31, 20, and 7. I feel like that's the game to highlight right there.
Are you telling me you're looking down on 37-14-5?
I mean, you not, but it's like 30, 31 and 20, 31, 20
I
and
think
7.
those balance out. And then we had Wemby with the 40 and 15 game. We had Alperen Sengun with a 39, 11, and 7 performance. And like I mentioned earlier in the podcast, we had Shea with 55, 8, and 5. It's just
Austin Reeves dropped 51.
Austin Reeves. We talking about no disrespect to Austin Reeves, but we're talking about Austin Reeves with a stellar performance right now. Like when I said all these other names, we're talking about head stars, and then Austin Reeves slides in the conversation as well. Tremendous performance. I'm not belittling that performance, but
that just outshine Luka with 40. Luka had 49 the night before.
I was about to say, hold up now. Don't say outshine Luka.
He did outshine him. Luka went on the floor, and he went out there and showed him I can put up more.
Luka been doing his thing too. But that's just where we at. We had a good point for basketball for the NBA. I'm going to stand firm and say, lock in this season. Like IT pointed to, it's been a historical start. I believe we're going to have a historical finish. The parity of the season is at a beautiful point as far as we cannot predict what the end will be. So just stay tuned, man. I'm happy with where the game is at right now. And I'm not even going to shed no light on the negative aspects of it, especially being that I am a avid sports bettor and gambler. So, their little situation can mess my situation up.
You heard it right here. I do agree with everything that you said. Like, it's a lot of spectacular ball being played right now. And these are just the first 4 or 5 games of the season so far. So still got plenty of ball left. As far as my team, I mean, Indiana's kind of in some shaky waters, but
I got a good win.
I'm about to say, yeah, we had a good win, but I'm saying it's just shaky water. I feel like this is the time for Benedict Mathurin to take that next step.
Y'all fought with OKC too, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all fought with them. I bet on OKC, so I was nervous. That had me nervous.
It just that seeing that game is like flashback to last year, and it was not even last year, earlier this year.
We're talking about basketball.
Yeah, we're talking about basketball. You ain't got to mourn. You ain't got to be too sad. And I say Jokic doing his thing. You got it. But there's a lot of good ball going on. I feel like the East is. I feel like both sides are still wide open. I feel like you said, you can't really tell. You can't really see where anybody's going with anything besides, I mean, of course, the negative narratives that everybody's trying to spiral around. But definitely a good basketball season. Not truly an avid basketball watcher, but I will say this is definitely the season I've been more in
Really,
tune
man.
with.
We might be headed into the best era of basketball. Like I want to be right. I'm not fully on that train, but I'm just saying we might be headed into that era. Um,
All right. And I'm gonna start with you, Mr. KD. We get to our injury report. We're gonna transition a little bit when we get to the NFL. But also, if you know any injuries in the NBA, you can speak upon that also. So Lamar Jackson out, Cousin in for injured Penix. And Drake London was out. Fields was in, and I think this gave Aaron Glenn his first and only win as a head coach against the Bengals. It's on you, Mr. KD.
yeah, Lamar's it's come out that Lamar's situation that he didn't play Sunday was more so because they have a game Thursday. So it was a short week. They took the cautionary route, and it worked out for them because they still got the dub. So Lamar will be playing this week on the Thursday night game, and from what they're saying, he's all go. So he's good and he's good to go. Kirk Cousins' performance in the place of Michael Penix. I read today that Kirk Cousins came out and said he's looking for an opportunity to
For a
be a
QB1
starter.
job.
Yeah, for the rest of this season. I don't know what the heck made him say that after the performance he just had. I just think it's bad timing. But hey, if you feel like you can still be that quarterback one and man the starting job, then I'm nobody to discredit you on that. He put up 21 for 31, zero touchdowns, zero interceptions. He missed a lot of receivers. He had a lot of errant passes. I don't know. Like you said, he was missing his starting guy, so maybe that played a part into it. But Kirk Cousins was horrible, for lack of better terms. Cam Scatterbo, that's the injury that stood out from this week. Prayers to him and his situation. A
Yes,
horrible
yes.
injury.
Prayers to Cam Scottaboo. Oh Lord.
Horrible injury. He was balling out. I like the way he plays the game. Uh, but we saw one of those injuries that you don't want to replay. You know, I saw it live. Usually injuries like that, if I don't see it live, I don't see it because I don't want to see it. But I was, unfortunately, I watched it while it happened on Red Zone, and yeah, prayers up to him. It looked horrible. As bad as it looked on the TV, that's as bad as it was. So to him in a speedy recovery. Saquon's injury, they say it's not serious. The groin injury, they're not worried about it. They say he should certainly be active for the next game coming up. So we're not too worried about that. Justin Fields necessarily didn't start in place of Tyrod because no starter was ever named. So it's not like Tyrod was a starter and Justin Fields slid in. No starter was named. He know that doesn't matter. Justin Fields put up a performance that he will be starting next week. So he fell into the luxury of playing against a horrible defense, and that defense made him look good. Therefore, they solidified his job going into the following week. So Justin Fields should send at least a couple of Rolexes to the Cincinnati defense out of appreciation. But yeah, that's all the injury talks I got. I don't have any NBA ones that stands out to me.
Well, just to
Outside
give
of
you a few
outside of
more.
Embiid looking like he can't even jump. Embiid, yeah, I don't have nothing. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
I'll say yeah, just to give you a few more. Something I feel like we already kind of knew. Carson Wentz out for the season, shoulder injury.
Oh, he's out for
Um,
season.
yeah, he's out for the year.
Mm.
So be expecting Minnesota to be eventually for a quarterback. I'm not sure exactly where. Hint, New York. Um,
You
like you
talking about a
said, you already
backup or a starter?
they need a starter.
Nah,
They
you
don't.
better put JJ in there.
JJ not even healthy. They still Kevin O'Connell already said JJ not healthy. But then again, I mean, this could be another time where you don't have to be 130% to play a game. But he's out. Isaiah Pacheco sprained his MCL. He's supposed to be listed as week to week. Quinshawn Judkins hurt his shoulder. He's week to week. Bengals linebacker Shaka Hayward. He had a fractured fibula. He's out for 4 weeks. AJ Brown, who was actually out last week with the hamstring. I'm pretty sure Philly was just taking a safe approach and sat on being there. They are headed into their bye week, so he is expected to be back week 10. Trayvon Diggs put on IR for concussion, and linebacker Carson Schweissinger from Cleveland Browns is out with a shoulder stinger. He's listed as week to week as well. All right. Now, for this red light, green light. What are the names you got for me today?
It's our long segment here. Yeah.
Hold on.
Strap in.
Hold on. Let me.
The biggest one. Patrick Surtain II out with a pectoral injury and is heading to IR. KD, actually, I got a question for you spinning off of that one. How do you think that's going to affect the Broncos season? You chose them. You don't think it's going to affect that defense? That defense going to take a step back at all? I mean, Riley.
Well,
Riley
of course, you take a step back because you losing the All-Pro defender. But as far as my projection, it's not going to affect the projection.
I mean, Riley Moss did pretty well, but with the upcoming teams on their schedule, you don't think not having your best defensive player aside from Nick Bonito, no disrespect to Nick Bonito, or Zach Allen, you don't think that's going to – no? You just think the defense got it like that?
It's time for Bo Nix to take off.
It's Bo time.
Yeah, it's Bo time. You see what my man just did? I didn't even give him a shout out earlier. I was supposed to. My fault. 4 touchdowns. Yeah, 4 tutties.
You're right, Mr. KD. It's go time. We're going to go to the red light, green light, yellow light segment of the quarterbacks. Pot Deuce. You going to lead it off? It's on you, Mr. KD. And then we're going to you run through your names. If you need me to participate, I will.
On one segment last week, now he want to be in every segment. Now every time we bring the lights out, now he want to be involved. I swear, man, you can't give him an inch. You give him an inch, they take him out. That's just how we live.
Hey, man.
But since you took me up on it, IT, get ready because you are involved. Just don't be as long-winded as you was last week, and don't be so offensive. You're very offensive last week, man. So, like we do with this segment, red light, yellow light, green light. We on the quarterbacks this time. Red light will mean stop everything you're doing. I've seen enough. I don't need to see no more. He shouldn't still be out there on the field or court, whatever is our perspective. Yellow light means hold up. It can mean two things. Either we're gaining on them too fast or we're not paying enough attention to them. So yellow light can be either one of the two. But green light means we're full go. I've seen all I need to see. I'm behind him. I'm willing to die on that train. I have the luxury of being neutral in this sense. I can just pass it to Amari and IT and have fun with hearing them disagree for a change, so to say, about this specific topic. So we're on quarterbacks. And I'm going to start with a controversial one because I want to stir the pot early. Geno Smith.
I was wondering for where this is going.
Geno Smith, what we got?
I feel like with the fact that they don't necessarily have a backup ready, I feel like you got to stay yellow if you're the Raiders. But I mean, ultimately, I'm red. There's no way I can allow this to continue.
You yellow or red? Where we at?
My standpoint, I'm red.
You red? Okay, so you're done with him. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done with Geno. Sad to say, he wrote back already.
But he will be the starting quarterback.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice. Like you said, like what you say earlier. If you're guaranteed money, you gonna be on this team.
Yeah, but no, he can hold a clipboard though.
He can hold a clipboard. Hey, he was doing that for years. Wait, I gotta let IT speak.
I don't want to go all left, but y'all remember when the linebacker punched him in the face in the Jets?
Yeah.
And that's why I stepped in right here. That was the best thing that happened to his career. So he can shut the F up.
I don't have to cut your mic, man. You don't have to go back to the regular.
Hey, Mr. KD, I got a stop sign. It ain't even a red light. Just be a half person at a stop sign. Stay there.
You
Don't
could
ever
have
move.
said that, man. You didn't have to start so offensive. Gosh, man.
Just stay there. Just stay at the stop sign.
So it's
I
red,
ain't
all
gonna
red, heavy red, so to say.
That ain't heavy red. If I could have a petition to get him out the league, I would.
Oh, no, he got about 3 more years as a backup. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be fine.
The boy 37.
No, he ain't 37.
You right. He 36.
Next quarterback. CJ Stroud. Where we at, IT? We start with you.
That's a yellow light.
Which yellow?
If you would have asked me this question at the beginning of the season, I would have said he was a green light because I believe in CJ. I really did, and I really do to a certain extent. But nothing this season makes me believe in him any further. So I don't know was a rookie blip or who are you really? Are you the guy that I seen the rookie year, or are you the guy that I'm saying since your rookie year? So that's why it's yellow light. I'm hesitant.
I'm gonna go yellow. Mainly, I do agree with IT, but I feel like us, along with almost everybody in the world, kind of gave him, especially after his rookie season. I mean, obviously he had a tremendous rookie year, but we gave him so much praise so early that we didn't get to actually see like a full discography of his game. So now that we actually have more games on film, is we can actually sit here and study, and it's like, all right, sadly some of these games are won and lost due to CJ Stroud. Their defense is helping and helps them maintain in a lot of games, but a lot of these games are won and lost due to CJ. But I do still have faith in CJ. I do think with healthier weapons and the healthier his team gets, the better they'll get. But I'm yellow on CJ.
I
And
don't want to stay on this topic too long, but I'll close the CJ Stroud thing with this. I get his performance has been not what we expected for what we saw from the rookie year, but we do have to also put a spotlight on. He's one of the most sacked quarterbacks in these last 2 years as well. They're not helping him as far as the offensive line in the front to actually show his talents. So I'm with y'all with the yellow, but we gotta pay attention to the other variables that play a part in that. On to the next guy, Jackson Dart. Amari, it's on you.
Like he got a lot of hype from. I mean, obviously his first few games. I mean, knocking Philly off, and I believe that was his first start. Uh, I think he's yellow. I do think there are some flashes, but there's a lot of growth that needs to come with Jackson Dart. So yeah, he's definitely yellow.
Okay, we got 2 yellows
yeah,
and 1 red.
I'm right there with him. I'm yellow light only because it's an unknown. He's an enigma. So could he be great? Maybe. Could he be bad? Maybe. So that literally puts him in the yellow light just because we don't know what he can be and what he can't be. Honestly, Mr. KD, he's the prototypical yellow light because he's exactly the player that you don't know if it's green or red.
Well, he's a rookie. That works in his favor. But you saying you haven't seen enough, so I'm gonna go to somebody that you have seen enough.
Hold on, Miss KD. Hold on, Miss KD. It's some rookies that I know is a red light. Dylan Gabriel. It's some rookies I know that's a red light.
But okay, so you saying somebody that needs more footage? I'm gonna go to Dak Prescott. That's the next guy. We've seen more than enough footage. What you got? Yellow, red, green?
Yeah, and I'm glad to take this one first. I've seen enough of Dak Prescott. So it's the question is, can Dak Prescott be a playoff quarterback? And you're talking green light. Can Dak Prescott be a starting quarterback? Then you're talking yellow light. Can Dak Prescott be a Super Bowl champion winning quarterback? Then you talking red light. So I don't know exactly what you're asking me here as far as Dak Prescott, but depending on what you're asking, it's the question that you get. So I don't believe don't believe in Dak Prescott. He will never be a championship caliber quarterback.
What you got, Amar, for this season? What you got for Dak?
This guy really does not like Dak the way he just said that. I mean, so far this season, Dak is playing to
It's his
MVP
first bad
level
game.
he's playing to MVP caliber. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot more to do with Dallas than Dak, but I mean, I think I personally think Dak's green. I feel like Dak is doing pretty well. Anytime Dak's healthy, Dak does well.
Bo Nix.
Man, I like Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix is.
So we had a moment of hesitation there.
No, I like Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix is a green.
Green?
I mean, he needs to stop starting so slow in games. But I like Bo Nix.
So he's a green light for you. You've seen him out. Okay.
You know what? All right, so it's on me. You talk about the white Dak Prescott. So it's almost the same thing I said about Dak Prescott without the athleticism. So can he get you to the playoffs? That's yellow light. And then you go down from there. He's not a playoff contender. He's limited. He's slow. He don't have the arm strength, timing, precision, etc. So with that being said, he's yellow, red, and he's really heading to red. And I say this, and it's my prediction going into not next year, but going into next year. By next season, week 10, he will be benched and replaced with another quarterback. That's how not much of a green light that he is. So that's how I feel about Bo Nix personally. It's on you, Mr. KD.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay neutral.
This better be cut up.
You got a rebuttal, Lamar? You got a rebuttal?
He trying to silence me right now. This better be cut up and used as the front video. Cause you're gonna be in a Bo Nix hype video the way you just dissed this man. And he just took the Broncos to the playoffs last year.
And like I said, I'm staying neutral. I'm not even gonna comment, but
I'm gonna ask you this question, Mr. Amari. Did they not have the defensive player of the year last year?
They got him this year too. Same team.
No, that defensive player of the year is injured right now. He may not come back for 3 to 4 weeks. So the point of what I'm saying is this. With that, I don't believe he got them to the playoffs. I believe they got him to the playoffs. I believe he's ultra limited. Not only the fact that the man came into the league about 25, 35, 45, 55. It was like lottery numbers. The man is old. So all I'm saying is he's not your guy. If you're thinking you're going to win a Super Bowl with Bo Nix, you're sadly mistaken. That's all I'm saying. It's on you, Mr. Amari. What you got to say about that?
Don't take the bait, Mar.
I'm not pegging him for a Super Bowl. But I'm also not saying that he's going to be replaced week 10 of next season.
That's all the segment is about. It's about
you're not saying that. I am saying that. Week 10 next season, I'm saying by then. It may happen earlier.
Excuse me.
He would be out that chair. And if not, if he stayed there, Sean Payton would be fired after next season. If he don't replace him.
Next name, Katie. Next name.
Next name.
It's on you.
We're going to a rookie. I don't even know where to go. So we're going to a rookie. Cam Ward. Where we at with Cam Ward? Have you watched Bo Nix?
Don't look. You told me not to take the bait, and you doing it. I think it's the Titans. I feel like I need a little bit more. I'm gonna stay yellow on Cam. I feel like it's the Titans.
Oh, this is a new yellow here. It's a yellow because of the franchise. I put a pause because he with the Titans.
First of all, Mr. KD, yes, I watched the yes, I watched the Broncos and I watched Bo Nix. And I see exactly what he is, what he couldn't be. I watched him in Oregon, I watched him in Auburn. Auburn. I seen him. I've been watching the man. He was in college for like 6 years. He was in college so long, I thought he was his daddy. But the point of what I'm saying is this. Yes, I watched him, and I know what it is. When it comes to Cam on Ward, green light all the way. For the same exact reason that I'm saying about Bo Nix. I watched him in college. I know exactly what he is. I know who he is, what he could be, what he can't be. He can be a more durable and heavier Jordan Love. It's more about the Titans than it is Cam Ward. The same way AJ Brown got out of there and won the championship, the same way that Derrick Henry got out of there and went to the playoff instantly and almost had 2,000 yards. It's the same way if he leaves tomorrow, Cam Ward, that is, you pick the team, Cleveland to be exact, one of the worst teams, Jacksonville, any team you pick, he will elevate them. He got all the tangibles and intangibles. So I have nothing bad to say about Cam Ward. So he's a surefire green light. But after next year, he will be a Pro Bowler.
Okay. Appreciate you. We're gonna stay with the young guys.
So
what you got?
I just kind of want to highlight something that I said talking about Derrick Henry getting to the playoffs and almost having 2,000 yards when he did both of those in Tennessee. But to the next name,
Drake May. Where we at?
Green.
Excuse me.
I'm not going. Drake May's green. Drake May playing some good ball. I don't know if maybe Gerard Mayo just didn't know what he was trying to do with Drake May last year, but Drake May has took a big leap. I mean, as you expect from a rookie to his second year. But
right.
I'm green. I'm green on Drake May.
I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. I got stunned by the beat. I got to be green. Like it would be ridiculous. Like I hated on Tom Brady. Now I got to hate on Drake May. Like I'm gonna keep hating on all these guys coming from New England.
So you said for clarification, you saying they found their guy.
You said what?
So clarification on the notice, they found their guy.
For the last three questions, I made proclamation. This is my third proclamation. He's an 8 to 10 year starter, barring injury, for the New England Patriots. That's how good and that's how much I believe in Drake May. 8 to 10 year starter, as long as he don't get injured. That's the only thing gonna knock him off his path. That's it. That's over with. Next question.
All right, I like it. Nice and sweet and short. So let me see where I go next. Let's go Caleb Williams. So you, IT, I think.
All right, I take that. He a yellow like it should be red. Real spill. It should be red. I'm talking about when I look at this man, fundamentally, I don't think he know how to play quarterback. Like the basis. I'm gonna say this real quick, and you're gonna know what I'm saying, Mr. KD, and then I'm gonna get back to what I'm talking about. Me and you, real quick, me and you was somewhere, and we were watching Jalen Hurts real early in his career, and we're watching how he was under the center. I'm like, hey, look kind of awkward. But I found out the reason he was standing that way is because the way Kelsey hiked the ball, that was the only way he can catch it. So his fundamentals wasn't off. He had to alter that due to the team that he was on. I say all that to say this. We're not talking about that when we talk about this. His fundamentals is all whack. I'm talking about from progression, from time management, from touch, everything about him. If he could run a 4.3, he'll be catching passes. That's all I got to say about that.
What you got, Amari?
The last two games, this yellow light that I had for him in the beginning of the year is starting to get a little bit more dark. It's like this thing about orange, like, but nah, I can. It's red. I ain't gonna lie. I'm done. I'm done. It's red.
And man,
because with one of the, I'm not gonna call him the greatest because I still kind of hold that to Sean McVay. Sean McVay might be one of the greatest offensive minds in the league right now.
Oh my God! Look, Andy Reid.
I said one of. I said one of. I didn't say he was. I said one of. Andy Reid, yeah, he's still there, but Caleb Williams is like Ben. We've seen what Ben Johnson was able to do with the Detroit Lions and how they kind of turned that all around, but it doesn't seem like anything's moving. I mean, of course, the NFL is not. It's not a linear movement. It's not something that you can just like, well, we added this one piece and we're going to be great. It's not like that, but it doesn't seem like there's any progression towards them truly getting better or even Caleb getting better. There's nothing pointing towards the fact that he's picking up the pace of the NFL game. So yeah, honestly, I'm the same. I hope he's on this list. I'm not even gonna say his name. I hope he's on this list. Really.
All right, so I got so many names left. I'm gonna cut it to three main ones because I'm so intrigued to hear what y'all got to say about these three.
I hope he's one of them because I'm gonna say it
So
again.
even after these three, I'm gonna do the rest of my guys in like a speed limit phase where all y'all allowed to do is just give their light, no explanation or whatever it may be. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit your guy, either this point or the next one. But we're still on the elaboratory phases on these last three guys. Jaden Daniels.
I'm still agreeing on Jaden Daniels. I feel like the health thing as of right now, which I mean, of course, everybody's keep trying to give him. They're trying to get. I mean, it was a big thing when he was coming out, but hey, that didn't stop the team from drafting him number 2. I mean, all they were saying was like his slender body frame was going to get him hurt a lot. I mean, this is the year that I will say he is getting hurt a lot. I don't know. I mean, I think his hamstring injury came from him trying to evade a sack. I'm not sure exactly how his first injury came about, but this hamstring injury, I mean, is just overall protection, just having the awareness to try to get away from it. But I'm still green on Jaden Daniels.
Can you take the rigors of the game? This is what comes with it.
So, Mr. KD, what is a yellow light?
A yellow is either slow down, y'all giving him too much, pause, too quickly, or it can be I need to see. Well, I guess that's the same as I need to see more.
Yeah. All right. So basically, I'm yellow light with him. So I'm right there with Mr. Amari. Like literally, I believe in him wholeheartedly. It's only the injuries. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's slowing me down with him. Injuries. If something really, really happened, then he RG3, then it's red light, or it might be turn his TV off and it's lights out. So I'm yellow light right now with him. It's on you, Mr. KD.
2 yellow lights. All right. I'm gonna save the third guy for last. So I'm gonna go Daniel Jones for this right here. Daniel Jones, my former MVP head runner.
Who was it now?
Mahomes.
This man flip flop so crazy. But I mean, I will say I'm in the yellow with Daniel Jones. I mean, of course he's playing excellent this year, but I mean, this is it's only one proven year. So I mean, if I was to look back on film of Daniel Jones, I have a lot of bad with 8 games of good. So I'm yellow.
This is a what have you done for
me? And I'm going with Mr. Amari. I'm on yellow greenish light.
Well, we don't have that. I've been driving for a little bit of time now. We don't have those.
Greenish. I might be greenish yellow.
No, we don't have those.
It's a yellow light, but I'm trending towards green. Like the light will change any second now.
All right.
And no lemon line lights. You're trying to sell you a Sprite right now.
A Starry. So that's you good on Daniel Jones? All right. The last one, I saved this one for the last laboratory topic, because this one is hitting both of y'all in personal spots. And I love it, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy this one. Aaron Rodgers.
All right. So I'm glad that I get to end this. Green light. That's a full green light. Like, since that ain't Big Ben. But since like maybe 2 to 3 years since Big Ben retired, so like the last 2 years of Big Ben, they haven't had a quarterback like this in Pittsburgh. So 250 yards, somewhere around there, averaging, it give you 3-to-1 ratio, 3 touchdowns and 1 turnover. He's not the problem. I let Mr. Murray tell you what the problem is. But with that being said, you already know Mr. KD. It's gonna be hard for me to say anything bad about Mr. Aaron Rodgers. That's a green light. It's on you, Mr. KD. I mean, Mr. Murray.
Aaron Rodgers this season has not done any wrong in Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers is a green light for me in Pittsburgh. I can tell you who the red though, but I don't think IT want me to change my background. So I'm gonna leave again.
No. Hey, he done handed the keys over for this segment. What's your background, Amar? Your background. Let me see before we go into these last few quarterbacks. What you holding from our subscribers?
You know what? Yeah, I gotta look now. See,
my brothers.
My brothers done asked me to do it. This man right here. Let me get out the camera so you can see him. Terrell Austin needs to get out of here. This is. I said it the last episode, but now I'm gonna give y'all the visual of his face. Pittsburgh Steelers defensive coordinator Terrell Austin taking the church's money. Quite literally, you got the keys handed to you. You got the highest paid defense in the league. To have nothing to mount for it. So yes, this man needs to go. I seen Mike Tomlin fire Matt Canada when we were having trash offense. Now we got a trash defense, and he's the blame. So get him out of here.
Man, that was you went too far, man. Get my man off of it. You went too far, man.
Yeah, I feel bad a little bit.
You got him looking like inmate 9.
No, we're gonna come here with it now. You see? And now we're going back to normal. Thank you, people.
Well, further let you know it's not Aaron Rodgers' fault.
Both of his points were made on the defensive side.
Aaron Rodgers is a green light. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm.
No, you said it. You said it. Right before you green lighted my man to be fired, you said Aaron Rodgers was a green light. So these, so I got like 5 names left, but I'm really talking to you, IT.
I'm still waiting to hear one.
You just strictly have to give what light. Jordan Love.
Green light.
Green.
Josh Allen.
Green.
Yeah, y'all can keep all.
Green light.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Red. Burner red.
CFL.
XFL.
LFL. Laundry. Never mind. Justin Herbert.
Green.
Herbert. Okay.
For Herbert, I'm green on Herbert.
No explanation.
Oh, you're right.
I apologize for putting that little hiccup in there.
Yeah. Herbert green.
Jalen Hurts.
Green, Super Bowl champion.
Green.
Even threw the hand up with it, like I guess.
But my only question is this, Mr. Mark. Mr. KD.
Baker.
Green.
Blazing green light. I'm talking about all green lights. Driving down the boulevard without handbrakes.
So, Mari, I'm gonna end it with you because maybe I missed your quarterback. Who you?
Kyler Murray.
I thought about him, but I didn't think. I ain't even gonna say that. Never mind.
See, look, I already know you. Look, it's like it's all bad. They ain't sad to say, ain't much good to really say about this man. I mean, I don't know. I can't.
Mr. Murray, you gonna do it, Mr. KD second, and I be third.
I don't even want to say that because we did this segment on him last time, and I said he was red, and he had.
Yeah, it's part two.
He might. I mean.
I don't know what's under red. So
they were winning. You don't know what's under red. I mean, wait, hold on.
Where we go? Orange? I don't know. Where we gonna go? Black?
I mean, orange. I'm gonna say orange, a little orange brighter. So I get the purple.
Yeah, you want to go black or brown? Which one you want to go to?
Purple. I mean, getting bruised.
Let me get out the way. Kyler Murray was gonna make this list. I thought about him. I almost wrote him down. Then I realized he ain't worth the topic. Like what
And
he's done.
Miss KD, I got a message. Yellow light. He's still
We'll take off.
like an unknown. Like he's good enough to be a starting quarterback.
To you,
He's top 20 quarterback in the league.
it's only
But
32 of them.
I don't think he can be a top 10 quarterback. So this is like his conundrum. He's stuck somewhere between 19 and 12. And I don't think he can ever get better than that. But is that not the epitome of being being a yellow light? You literally stuck in the middle.
No, he's between. No. You said yellow.
Yeah, yellow light. He's stuck in the middle. He's stuck between the top 10s and the bottom 20.
23 and 32 for me.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm giving them like 19 to 12. He's somewhere around there.
23 to 32.
I'm about to write down a list of every starting quarterback in the league, and I want to see where Kyler really ranks on this list. There's no way that he's 19.
Mark, don't waste your time, man.
Like, there's no way he's 19.
Who's the top projected quarterback coming out next year?
Arch Manning or Drew Aller?
Drew Aller. He's better than Kyler Murray.
Nah, we can't say that. We can't say that.
Like I said, for the quarterbacks that I have, we're gonna just yay or nay. We'll figure out if they're better than Kyler Murray.
They are.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Josh Allen.
Yep.
Mahomes.
Yep.
Lamar.
Yep.
Jared Goff.
Yep.
Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
Brock Purdy.
Yep.
Matt Stafford.
Yep.
Jordan Love.
Yep.
Caleb Williams.
Yep.
IT.
Williams is about what? But keep going.
It can't be what? I'm in my second year. You're in your sixth.
That's a fair point.
Caleb Williams. I got Caleb on that.
JJ McCarthy. This is technically his first year.
No. I'm saying JJ McCarthy. I got Caleb. Kyler. Why I keep saying Caleb? Kyler.
I can't give it to JJ. No.
You're not writing JJ off just yet. I mean, it's only his first year for real. And he's
I'm
been hurt
saying
still.
I can't put him over Kyler Murray yet.
Oh yeah, I'm completely. Flacco.
Yep.
Tua. All righty. Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Drake May.
Yep. That's
Justin
15
Fields.
Right, that's 15 right there, IT. Justin. Oh my God.
Kyler.
That's a good one. I ain't gonna say Justin Fields, so I won't put a tally down.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give that one to
As
Kyler.
of right now, Kyler, Cam Ward got a bigger upside.
No, I can't right now. No.
Daniel Jones.
Right now,
the tightest one. That's probably the tightest one. I thought Kyler Murray.
It's right now. It's Daniel, but Kyler had the better career. But now, as we speak, Daniel is a better quarterback right now. As we speak right now.
Yeah or nay?
Nay. I can't give it to Daniel Jones yet.
Okay. So we got a 50-50 split on that one. Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Sam Darnold better. Yeah.
I'm going Baker. Easy.
Baker, heck yeah. I'm at 18.
That's Jaden Daniels.
I'm at 19.
Spencer Rattler.
All right, you know how I feel about that. Them guys.
Mm.
Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no. Kyler Murray. What you talking about?
Russell Wilson better quarterback than Kyler Murray. I'm at 20. You want me to keep going?
Bryce Young.
No, I can't give it to him yet.
Okay. Dak.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Geno Smith.
Kyler Murray.
That's a tight one too.
Bo Nix.
Oh, you already know.
Kyler Murray.
I'm at 22. Right where I said 23 to 32 too. I'm so glad you did this. The 23 to 32. That's why I put him at. But let's go.
I mean, I feel like at that point, do we need to say any more? I feel like
No, I'm at 22 right now. I'm good
you.
with where I'm at because I
I said
know
you
it's
at
somebody that I
22.
can beat.
Where you at, IT? Because
I'm about at 18. I'm about at 18. About 18. Right, what I thought. You got number 19, number 20. But with that being said,
no, I mean from on my list, from the marks that you gave me, out of the most of the names that I have, you only marked down 10. So out of the 20 plus or 32 names I gave,
he's
yeah,
Because
only better than
let me
10.
tell you what,
that's what you
I'm gonna
said.
hit you right here, IT, because you can't be a hypocrite. Cam Ward.
No, I said that Cam Ward is better than him right now. I mean, well, not better.
He said,
Cam Ward got a better projection. Right now, Tyler Murray is probably
But
better. Like
Amari
right
didn't say
now.
Cam Ward. So where you going
You
with
said
that?
what, sir?
He
I
didn't
said
say.
Cam Ward.
You said Cam?
Yeah, I
Dang,
said
I
Cam
don't
Ward.
remember where I put him. I must have picked him
No,
then. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So that was a great exercise.
I'm not yeah, I
We
said
have to
that.
get to the next topic.
I'm glad about that.
This is our versus segment. And I'm gonna start with you, Mr. KD, Dre Greenlaw, and Fred Warner versus Patrick Willis and Navar Bowman. Who was the most feared or scariest linebacker duo? Is on you, Mr. KD.
I'm gonna put this disclaimer out before I dive into it. Because this is when I went and did my research. This was alarming to me and it stood out. One set of these linebackers is retired, and one set of these linebackers is still active. And they've played the same amount of seasons. Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner has played 15 seasons. Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman has played 15 seasons. Take that and do what you want with it. But yeah,
15 seasons.
seven seasons for Bowman, 8 seasons for Patrick Willis.
Combined, yeah.
Yeah. Fred Warner got 8 seasons and Dre Greenlaw got 7 seasons. But the point I'm making is they're still active. So they have the potential to stack and get more seasons. Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman are done.
I feel like the question was angled at the time more for when they were
Well, yeah,
together.
when they were active. Yeah, when they were
But
active. Right.
I'm about to say I'm not even gonna lie to how I looked at the question was mainly just thinking about the players. I'm like, if I'm a team that runs the ball and my thing is primarily running the ball, I would be more scared of Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman. Whereas if I'm throwing the ball like today's NFL, I'm scared of Fred Warner.
When I read the question, I was so heavy on Patrick Willis. When I dove into the research, I think Fred Warner might be the best linebacker out of these 4.
Yeah.
And no, but I'm saying but I'm talking from a perspective of going into it. Patrick Willis I was like, man, Patrick Willis.
It's like Patrick Willis
we ain't
by
got nothing
far.
to talk about. Patrick, yeah. Then when
Fred
I
Warner's
dove
numbers
into it,
look so crazy.
I said Fred Warner might be the best linebacker out of these 4. And that's really what breaks the tie for me because Navarro Bowman and Dre Greenlaw are kind of a wash, so to say. Some people might edge Greenlaw. I won't argue with you. But it really comes down to who you weigh more between Fred Warner and Patrick Willis for this debate. And I ended up, at the end of it, going with Fred Warner. I'm going to run down their stats, and I'm going to pass it right to you.
Once you give out the numbers, I mean, hey.
Yeah, Dre Greenlaw has 7 seasons. 533 tackles, we including postseason, with 5 interceptions. Fred Warner had 8 seasons, 694 tackles, 12 interceptions, 4-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro with 133 games played. To this point, before this season, of course, he's only missed 1 game. Now, of course, we know he's going to miss the majority of this season, and that's going to screw his numbers. But durability has been on Fred Warner's side up until 2025. Patrick Willis had 8 seasons, 1,021 tackles, 9 interceptions, 22.5 sacks, 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All-Pro, Defensive Rookie of the Year, already a Hall of Famer, 112 games played, only 16 missed. And that's what me and IT got into a conversation about. Patrick Willis didn't miss a lot of games due to injury. It just was he cut his career short due to injury. And that's really what hampered him. Navarro Bowman, 7 seasons, 877 tackles, 5 interceptions, 16.5 sacks, tallied 3 Pro Bowls, 4-time All Pro. He's the one that injuries really, like Dre Greenlaw, like I said, they are washed. They are the two that injuries really derailed their careers as far as how many games they ended up missing, opposed to how many, they were expected to play. But in all, I rebuttal after you if I got time. I'm going with Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw.
I don't really think there's a rebuttal. I mean, like like you pulled up the numbers. Me just being, I mean, as I feel we all actually we've gotten to see both these linebacker duos play and share the field with each other. But like you said, with the numbers, I mean, going into it, I'm like Patrick Willis. I mean, just as far as a Mike linebacker goes, Patrick Willis is the ideal Mike that I envision aside from Ray Lewis. But then when you look at the numbers, it's like Fred Warner is doing everything while also
Still
being
going.
available.
Still going.
So it's like he's the guy, and like you said, Fred Warner might be one of the best. He's one of the best linebackers. And eventually, if he keeps it up at this rate, I mean, of course, with like you said, the injuries derailing his numbers and his season so far, is he keeps this up. I mean, going down as one of the best linebackers of all time eventually. So yeah, I agree with you. I'm taking Fred and Dre Greenlaw. Although like you also mentioned,
Shout
it's
out.
like between
Shout out to the Hall of Famer though. Patrick
yeah, I'm about
Willis,
to say
that
shout out to
you
the Hall
still
of
him.
Famer for only 8 years,
Yeah,
eight
you still
seasons, and
him.
being in the Hall of Fame. Yes, shout out to him.
Still him.
But
You're not
yeah, I
you're
say
not
Navarro Bowman and Dre Greenlaw. That is very much a wash.
I'm gonna start with you, Mr. Amari. Patrick Willis. It's a clean sweep like this. Patrick Willis. I just what you think about that?
Still take Fred Warner. I mean, like I said, if I was a team that ran the ball and my primary thing was,
versatility.
oh, I'm gonna run the ball downhill, I'm scared of Patrick Willis. Is that, but
Versatility.
yeah, it's the fact that Fred has the versatility. Honestly, he's like he's a box safety. He has the coverage skills of a DB, and he still flies around with his head on fire like a linebacker. He's a box safety.
All right.
That's why I've been
So,
nodding my head. I'm with you. I'm nodding my head, yeah.
so I'm going to you, Mr. KD. We're gonna get to the next versus segment. You know, getting spooky out here. So, what's the scariest team in the AFC? See,
Man, the Colts, they 7-1. First ranked offense as far as yards. First in scoring, second in turnover differential if you want to weigh both sides of the ball. Colts have been having a phenomenal season, man. It's only I think it's 2 teams that only have one loss, maybe 3 if I missed one. I don't remember the Lions for right now, but I think it's only the Packers and them that have one loss. But with all that said, the most scariest team has the scariest player, which is the best quarterback in the league. And I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. They're the scariest team in the AFC right now. They're getting hot. They're getting healthy, and those are the 2 H's that matter: hot and healthy. And they're doing both right now. And they're the 5th ranked offense as far as yards, 7th in scoring. They're the 4th in defense as far as yards, and 6th, in turnover differential. But the real point is, I can say all these stats and ranks and all that. Patrick Mahomes is getting into the groove. That offense is getting into a rhythm. They're getting healthy. They're getting all their weapons. They have Andy Reid at the helm along with Patrick Mahomes. That's what makes them the scariest. We can dive into all these numbers and whatever we want to. That's what makes them the scariest. They have the best quarterback and possibly the best offensive mind, and their defense is serviceable. That's why I have the Chiefs as the scariest team in the AFC. What you got, Amar?
I ain't got to say nothing else. My power brother handled it all. Back to back, we agree. Um, supposed to be a versus, but seems to be very much a congenial meeting. We agree. I'm with you. Where when it comes to the Chiefs, I mean, of course, you look at the record and it's like, oh, the Colts is like they're one loss team, so you eventually you're instantly going there. But for the Chiefs to be or to have had such a slow start and then start to pick things up, honestly, I kind of look at it as similar to basketball standings. It's like if I'm a lower seed, I can go ahead and take out the top dog just so I can have an easier path. So
I mentioned it about 2
if
weeks back.
yeah, so I mean, of course, it would make sense for them. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, they had the Rasheed Rice suspension, and I mean, of course, they kind of just fell out of favor in a few games. But even still, they like you said, having Patrick Mahomes, having Andy Reid at the helm, having to say, I mean, he's been doing it a while, especially in the postseason. And Spagnolia, having him having Spags on the defensive side of the ball, it's like they are a scary team. And
Let,
once they get into the postseason, they even scarier team.
let's be
So
frank. As long as Patrick Mahomes is under center, they will always be scary.
yeah,
They will always be scary as long as Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid is calling the plays. Like, let's keep it a stat. But what I was saying is, I touched on it 2 weeks ago. Certain teams, you get to a level where
regular season
it's
games
just
don't matter.
mundane. It's just mundane to get through the regular season because I know no matter what seed I get to the postseason at, I'm still as dangerous as if I was the 1 seed, and that's where the Chiefs fall. So that's what makes them, the scariest team in the AFC.
All right. So, with the last topic of the night, we're going to try a sticky note segment of the night. Coming off like a 7-hour marathon, the World Series. We're going to do a quick pick. Who we got to win the World Series? It's on you first, Mr. Amari.
Just because everybody's probably gonna pick the Dodgers, I'm about to pick against the grain. Go Blue Jays.
Hey,
Like I mentioned already, I feel like my pod brother's not gonna like this because I feel like they're gonna pick the Dodgers. But I don't know nothing about baseball. But
yeah,
go
you
Blue
do. Yeah, you
Jays.
do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you
I
do.
don't know much about baseball.
Oh, you said
I just
much. First, you said nothing.
nothing much. I know they got people, they got a stick, they hit the ball. Like, nah, it's like no, I know a little bit about baseball, but yeah, go Blue Jays. KD, Dodgers?
Man, let me dive in because we're on the
Oh,
heels of a historical, um,
Shohei
magnificent game in
and
baseball history.
an historical Shohei.
I got, well, yeah, him too, of course. I got so many points to touch on that was one off of Freddie Freeman's home run in the 18th inning. As a Yankee fan, and I tell a Yankee fan as well, we can
Oh,
relate. Freddie
wait, wait,
Freeman
wait,
had
wait. I'm sorry. You said the 18th inning?
18th inning,
Ain't baseball only nine?
2 games.
I was say, ain't baseball only 9 innings?
It's 2 games. And as you point to that, they are the tied for the longest game in World Series history. 18 innings is tied for the longest game in World Series history. What I'll say about Freddie Freeman is, as a Yankees fan, I've been scarred by Freddie Freeman before. So this is just a PTSD thing for me right now when I watched it in the last game. They had, man, I'm going to talk on what you said. Shohei Ohtani, man, like I said, once again, another shout out. Tap in with us on Podbean for our previous episodes if you haven't. But we spoke about Shohei Ohtani, and this guy, and this early in his career, what he has been able to do so far and what he's doing so far, man, I don't like crowning people too early. I hate that. IT knows that. I'm truly against that. But Ohtani is headed to be the best player ever. Like, he's headed there. In game 3, he was 4 for 4. And he had 2 home runs at that point. And they walked him the rest of the game. We're not giving him no more chances to turn this game around. And that's what led him to breaking the record of reaching first base with that count, the most times in history. The previous record was 6. He reached base safely 9 times in a game 3 of the World Series. That's the highest stage. He was able to break a record at the highest stage, and some will say the highest pressure moment of that series. And to add on to his plate, Ohtani is scheduled to pitch in game 4. So after I did a phenomenal performance scoring in that bat, I'm the starting pitcher going into the next game after an 18 inning performance. So Otani he's just going to continue to stack accolades, and like I said, he's on trajectory to be the best player ever. But if we lock into just this series and just game 3, they had Clayton Kershaw, another veteran that's been proven, come in the 12th inning and save them because the bases were loaded and they were down to 2 outs, and they put Clayton Kershaw in, and he got them out of that inning, which I believe really swung everything for them and opened the door for the Dodgers to end up pulling this one out. But the way the World Series is set up with the 2-3-2 7-game series, the Dodgers are at a luxury of having game 3, 4, and 5 at home, and then going back to the Blue Jays with a 6 and 7. But as they stand right now, they have a 2-1 lead. So they have the opportunity, if they can, to close this out and not go back to Toronto. We'll see how that plays out. But man, to keep it short and not go too much longer because we've been here for a while, I'm gonna go with the Dodgers, man. I'm gonna go with the LA Dodgers to win this series. I think the Dodgers, and I think it's unanimous, really. The Dodgers have the 3 best pitchers in this series, with Blake Snell, Shohei Ohtani, and then you got Yamamoto as their probably best pitcher. I think they have the 3 best pitchers. I think their bullpen will win. Whenever it's a close battle, you go with the bullpen and home field advantage in this point. So I'm going to go with the Dodgers to pull this one out in historical fashion. I think it'll be game 7.
Hey, Mr. KD, but you got to think about this. I feel like if we get to game 7, if we play 18 innings, the equivalent of 2 games, I don't believe there's no losers.
No, there's always a loser.
I know there's going to be a team that lost. I know that. I agree with you there. Obviously, somebody's going to have a trophy, somebody not.
That's the loser.
But we played the 18 innings. We played 7-game series. Basically, played 8 games. So, me personally, I think the Dodgers may win. But if we go to game 7, whoever wins, I don't believe there's no loser. Am I wrong? Am I right? What you think about that, Mr. KD?
You said whoever wins, you don't believe. What?
I said if they go to game 7, I don't think really no losers.
Yeah, I disagree. You might get your logic in round 2 or round 1. It's the World Series. You the best in your conference. I'm the best in my conference. This is what we do it for. Play with them. Can't win with them.
The point.
This ideology, I will never understand. And I go on front and saying that. I will never understand that. We are in the champion.
I ain't advocating for a losing spirit. So before you get there, no, I'm not advocating for a losing spirit. But what I'm saying is,
we're in the World Series. We're in the World Series. There's going to be a loser.
KD, what's 18 innings?
2 games.
Exactly.
And what's a World Series loss? A loss.
One game. I lose 1 game, but I played 2.
I'm not here for none of that. You play this game to hoist this trophy. In the World Series, like what you saying, if I was in round 1, I might understand what you're talking about because we fought and we want the better man. I get that. But the World Series, man, I didn't knock 3 teams off to get here. I didn't put my best forward and did everything necessary to get here. Once I'm here, it's no such thing as a what's the word they use?
Moral victory.
Yeah, ain't no moral victories.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. So I'm gonna end it with this. This is for everybody else that's out there. Mr. KD, just let you know, there's no moral victory. We had it for the championship.
Not when I'm at the championship, no.
No. We, as this podcast, we had it for the championship. There's no more victories.
There ain't no moral victories.
There's no. If I win, you win. We kind of dominate. So with that being said, I need y'all to remember one thing. We ain't come to play. We out.
Not at all.